This podcast was brought to you by Dare Media Group, daring Australian radio entertainment. Find out more at daremediagroup.com.au.
Thanks for listening and for downloading the AM Mayhem podcast. This episode may include content that may not be suitable for all listeners. Full content warnings are available at daremediagroup.com.au. Now, let's get into it.
Wake up, breakfast.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
Like weird internet rabbit holes. One that I've been stuck on recently. I get it because I said holes. He's laughing again.
Oh no! She's gone.
She's dying.
Listen, she's dead. I'm going to turn her microphone off because she just can't. Here we go. She's cooked.
Wake up, buckle up, and get ready to ride the roller coaster. This is AM Mayhem. We're on air and loud on Radio X Country, Dare Talk Radio, and even beaming into the evening over on Yerg's Radio. Because apparently, Mayhem doesn't care what time it is, whether you're starting your day or ending it with a bang. This is AM Mayhem. Let's go.
Well, a very good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. Happy Tuesday, the 2nd of September. Welcome to the second day of spring. Morning, guys.
Woo, morning.
Oh, that sounds...
Good morning.
Oh, geez, you guys sound really flat this morning. Let's, hang on, let's start that again. Hold on. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
G'day.
That sounds so much better. Oh, a bit crackly too. In the old voice. Hey, so how was everyone's weekend?
My weekend was fantastic, and that's why I'm a little flat.
Okay.
Because my weekend was so good. We finally had just like a hint of warm weather and blue skies, and now we basically have another like 2 weeks of like rain and misery and shit.
Yeah. How was yours, big fella?
Yeah, not too bad. I honestly, like I pretty much always do, slept nearly all weekend.
Nice.
Hung out with some mates on Discord, and that was pretty much all she wrote.
Oh, yeah, that is the end of Nathan's story.
Yeah, I have a pretty boring life compared to this.
No, but I mean, like, I kind of love that. Like, there's something to be said about, for lack of a better term, taking back the weekend and just doing nothing. When you have such a hectic week every week, it's nice to just do nothing.
Yes. It is.
Yeah, no, and sometimes you really just need to, like, it's not like you aren't doing anything, it's like you are actively doing nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Actively doing nothing.
And I've said this before on the show, that is like, it is important that sometimes you take a moment to actively do nothing.
Yes. Yeah, and you just have to have a bit of time to yourself to do nothing and just chill out and relax and spend time with your loved ones or your mates on Discord.
Spend time with yourself.
Spend time with yourself.
Yes, it is.
You're
always
an
good.
interesting person. You might not realise.
Yes, you are. You are a very interesting person, big fella. That's why we love you.
An interesting individual.
Hey, coming up on the show. Okay, right, that's it.
We need
that's
to address the
No, that's it. I'm calling an intervention. That's it. Stand by. Just stand by, the lot of yous. So, before we went on air, we've got to do this really quickly because the news is approaching. Before we went on air this morning, my microphone fell to pieces. Now, why did my microphone fall to pieces?
Because you kept messing with it.
Yep, that's right. So then we started the show, and I don't know if you heard that creak, creak, creak. I was just tightening it up and
with it.
making sure it all sounded good. And then, for those that heard the bang creak, who was playing with their microphone?
Hey, look, to be fair, all I was doing was repositioning because I moved my chair.
Yes, I see. So, anyway,
So I just want to point out that number one, I do not have this problem. And the reason I do not have this problem is because when I did my research for what mic stand to buy, I was looking at all of these like top rated ones. I think it was on Amazon, and I came across one of them that was like, it had all these good reviews and one bad review.
What was the bad review?
Okay, what's the bad review?
Right.
Naturally.
And the bad review absolutely sold me on this mic stand. The guy said, this mic stand is too stiff. I tried to move it and it broke my desk. I was like, yep, that's the one I want.
That one.
Sold.
100%. No questions asked. That's the one I want.
That's it. We're done.
That is the one that you will get. I love it. All right, let's move into get away from the mischievous background of our show. You ready for the news this hour? You've been practicing as we've started, so you're ready.
I hate reading the news.
With Stephen Newcruz when you need him. All right, let's get into it. Here is the news. Oh, try this one.
You're listening to AM Mayhem, broadcasting from Perth, Western Australia, on Radio X Country, Dare Talk Radio, and Yergs Radio. From the newsroom, this is AM Mayhem News.
Brisbane Broncos fullback Reece Walsh sparked outrage after posting an Instagram video pretending to drink toilet water as a muscle recovery joke. In the clip, he scoops water from a brand new, unused toilet and brings it to his mouth, then a flush sound follows. The footage went viral and prompted a widespread criticism over the questionable comedic value and potential influence on young viewers. The Broncos responded, clarifying it was a poor attempt at humour and urging viewers not to take it too seriously. At a press conference, federal MP Bob Kaite erupted when journalist Josh Bavis asked about his father's Lebanese heritage in relation to anti-immigration rallies. Accusing Bavis of racism, Kaite reported he can answer to Jesus when he dies. He framed the query as an attack on his Australian identity and condemned what he labelled as whippash racism. Bavis, of Greek descent, rejected any racist undertone to his question. The incident has also sparked national debate with critics, including Prime Minister, urging Kaite to reflect on his conduct. During a March for Australia, neo-Nazis led extremist chants and carried fascist banners in major cities. On the steps of Victoria's Parliament House, Thomas Sewell, leader of the National Socialist Network, publicly boasted of their involvement. In Sydney, individuals proclaimed, "Yes, we are racist and proud, send the ethnics back." The visuals triggered international condemnation, especially as migrant communities reported feeling endangered and intimidated. Anti-Defamation Commission head warned that this wasn't fringe, but a dangerous normalisation of hate disguised as patriotism. He reminded that Australia's strength lies in its diversity, not its purity. Iconic Australian retailer The Reject Shop, a bargain favourite founded in Melbourne in 1981, has been acquired by Canadian chain Dollarama for $259 million. Dollarama plans a complete rebrand, positioning the chain as an ultra-low-price general merchandise outlet directly competing with Kmart, Target and Big W. Changes are already visible: new shelving layouts, revamped aisles and the slimmer pricing structures. The ambitious expansion aims to double the store count to 700 across Australia by 2034. In sport, veteran AFL commentator Brian Taylor came under fire after dismissing trade rumours involving Charlie Curnow as made up during a round 20 broadcast. But when it emerged that Curnow had indeed submitted a trade request in his exit meeting, fellow journalist Tom Morris publicly condemned Taylor's denial on his show Footy Furnace. Morris criticised Taylor for not verifying the claim with his colleagues and insisted, "I take it in jest, I smile at it, but clearly it wasn't a fib or a made-up story." Although Carlton maintains Curnow will remain with the club until 2026, the controversy highlighted accountability issues within the sports journalism. As Australia prepares to host Argentina Rugby Championship, Wallabies forward James Slipper expressed confidence in matching the formidable Pumas pack. Slipper returned after a concussion, and fellow prop Alan Alatoa from shoulder injury bolster the lineup. Slipper acknowledged the tough form of Argentina, who recently beat both All Blacks and British and Irish Lions, but emphasised the respect, preparation and self-belief are key to a strong performance at Queensland Country Bank Stadium this weekend. Broome looking at sunny skies, top of 32 after 17 overnight. Perth, mostly sunny, 7 to 21 degrees. Adelaide, mostly sunny as well, cool 7 to 19. Melbourne, possible shower, 8 to 18. Hobart, showers increasing, 4 to 17. Albury-Wodonga, cloudy and cold from 0 to 15. Canberra, partly cloudy, chilly start at 1 but heading up to 16. Wollongong, a possible shower, 11 to 19. Sydney, partly clouded, 10 to 20. Newcastle, also partly cloudy, 9 to 21. Brisbane, a shower or two, 12 to 23. Townsville, partly cloudy, 15 to 28. Cairns, cloudy spells but warm with 18 to 29. And Darwin, sunny and hot, 20 to 34. Alice Springs, frosty start at -2, but sunny skies at the top of 22. And that is your news, sport and weather on AM Mayhem.
This is
AM Mayhem.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. You're on air with Nathan, Kaite and Scotty. We've got a zero in, actually, on the news. That was intense.
It was intense.
But
it was intense reading.
Yeah. Well, we could see. We could all see. And then Nathan looked at me and went and gave me gestures about the Bob Catter thing. So let's zoom in on Bob Catter, shall we? Bob Catter has said some crazy things in his time.
In typical Bob Catter style, though.
He has, yes. So he said stuff like this before.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities. I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. But I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
He's so wild, isn't he? 1 minute he's talking about, let 1,000 blossoms bloom. And then completely switch to people getting eaten by crocodiles.
Here's another one.
In North Queensland.
In North
North Queensland, of all places. But here's another one. Oh.
Christmas is not about market share for Woolworths and Coles. That's not what it's about. It's about little baby being born in a shed at the back of a pub with a couple of ringers hanging around. And this bloke said, look, I got this idea that, we shouldn't die.
So that's another one. There's another
What?
one. There's one
What
more.
did I just listen to?
Here's one more for you.
You've got Lebanese heritage yourself?
Oh, no, it's not that one.
No, not that one.
Don't keep interrupting me. Do you hear me? Don't keep interrupting me. I have a right to have a say. You don't know you don't.
Well, the National Party...
No. No, he spent his time attacking you, right? You spent your time attacking Woolworths and Coles. Why don't you spend a little bit of time attacking Woolworths and Coles instead of playing politics?
No, not you.
Instead of playing politics.
I've got a problem with the stuntman here.
Mate.
So that's another wild thing that Bob Catter has done.
The Catterisms.
So for people that know who Bob Catter is, right, he is a member of the federal parliament for the division of Kennedy, which goes from Mount Isa all the way to Townsville, right? I am a fan of Bob Catter. I just, when he comes out with crazy shit like that,
he makes you laugh. Hey, he's a tough old bird.
Yeah. Tough old bird. Tough old bird.
He's just out there doing his thing, isn't he?
He is. He's real, heart on his sleeve sort of fella.
But the latest one,
is it do you think it's kind of cool to have to be that out of reality?
I mean, I think if he ever made it into the top job, it would make for an interesting country.
Oh, it would be funny.
Yeah.
It would be funny.
No, but Do you think the world from Bob Catter's perspective is an entertaining world?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
100%. I reckon it is.
But Bob Catter's got himself in the news for basically what's happened is a Channel 9 journalist has mentioned potentially he has got Lebanese background. And I'm just bringing up the news story here.
His late father's Lebanese heritage.
So it says here, Maverick Queensland MP Bob Katter has warned Channel 9 reporter he will answer to Jesus for calling him Lebanese amid legal threats to sue for defamation. So I've got the full grab here of what happened. So basically, the Channel 9 guy accused him of being Lebanese. So here it is. Goes for about a minute and 20 seconds. So
did he really accuse him?
Well, have a quick listen to the grab. Ready?
You've got
Anyway.
Lebanese heritage yourself.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that. My family have been in this country for 140 years, right? So if you say anything like that, I have, on many occasions, punched blokes in the mouth, right? So I'm restraining myself today. I'm an Australian. I've been here since the dawn of time. That's the end of it. Don't say that. Don't say that because you're a racist. I want their names because we have had a tradition of toleration. These people are not tolerating us. So you won't tolerate us, we want you out of this country, right? Because this country is fed up with your, we must be nice to everybody. Well, I'm not particularly nice to people that crossed the border, invaded another country and murdered over 1,200 people. Tick the boxes. Do they have democracy? Do they have rule of law? Do they have Christianity or some similar belief system? Do they have egalitarian traditions? Do they have industrial awards? Now, if they don't tick the boxes, they don't come here. If you have anti-Australian sentiments, then get the hell out of my country.
So that was the full grab. That was the full grab we got from Bob Katter. Yes.
So I have a single response to that.
Oh yes.
I'm just gonna read a sentence off of Bob Catter's Wikipedia page.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Katter is of Lebanese descent. His paternal grandfather, Carl Robert Kittar, who was born in Bashari and immigrated to Australia with his parents in 1898. He was naturalised in 1907 after being previously refused naturalisation under the White Australia policy. So yes, Bob Katter, you are the descendant of an immigrant and you are advocating against yourself.
But I mean, like, aren't we all?
Oh, mate, don't say that. Because that irritates me. And I punch blokes in the mouth.
And I like,
don't you dare.
I like how he specifies that, like, as I have a number of times before, punched blokes in the mouth, and then he like makes sure to like, so he's like, I'm gonna punch blokes in the mouth.
So it's in the news. It's everywhere, right? The little line is used. But I want between us to come up with things that Bob Katter would respond to, right? So for example.
So, I mean, to me, I think about this, right? Because this is one of the great things about Australia, is that we are so good at taking the piss.
Yes.
And so one of the things that's been going around is, as you say, things that Bob Katter could be responding to.
That's right.
And one of the first things I think of is when you drive up to the Macca's drive-through and they say, sorry, the ice cream machine is broken.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
Right? Or, for example, why should you listen to AM Mayhem Breakfast? It's the worst breakfast show you've ever heard.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth. Don't you dare say that.
Have you got one there, Nathan?
I dare say that. No, it honestly makes me think of work. Like, And I've griped about this before, but like when people just like provide zero information and expect me to know what to do with it.
Oh, mate,
it's
don't
like,
say that. That irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say
it's
that.
like, oh, I want to get my phone fixed. Well, okay, what kind of phone is it? An Apple.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
We could do a whole show like this. By the way, I would like to welcome Bob Catter personally to the show, because I'm assuming that Bob Catter's lines will come up every so often during AM Mayhem.
By the way, this is really important, I think, because I've just been like glancing Bob Catter's Wikipedia page while we've been doing this segment.
Mm-hmm.
As a university student, Bob Catter pelted the Beatles with rotten eggs during their 1964 tour of Australia.
Seems like the kind of thing he'd do.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
That's right. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
That was the highlight of my day. Followed, obviously, by, this still cracks me up to this day. And then we'll move into a song break, but this line right here.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities, I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. But I ain't spending any time because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is tortured.
I love
by a crocodile.
that we have a federal member of parliament who is this sort of character.
Do you guys know who Joby Peterson is?
I know the
I've
name.
heard of the name.
So he was the Premier of Queensland, right? Like the whole underbelly stuff that happened in Queensland many years ago. Bob Catter was part of the Nationals Party when Joby Peterson was in power. So there you go. That's how far he goes back.
He has
Bob
been
Catter.
in politics for a while.
Anyway, let's get the giggles out and we'll go to a song break. We'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Good morning, everybody.
Stay tuned. AM Mayhem's reloading the chaos.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
Your Catter.
Bob Catter doesn't want me to say good morning, everyone. Actually, I said everybody in the last one.
You know what? Like, okay, so sorry, we weren't just gonna keep talking about Bob Catter, but okay. So I've just been like, okay, look, this is my job on Dare Media Group is to absorb Wikipedia articles.
Yes.
Like that's how I do my fact segment. That's how I do Behind the Riffs. And Bob Catter's Wikipedia page is a gold mine. So, like, who is this guy? So, where do I even start? Okay, so in 2020, Catter described himself as belonging to the hard left.
Okay. Right.
You see a problem with that?
Hard left, okay. Wait, mind you, he's on the right side of politics, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is also against abortion.
Oh, mate,
So
don't
he's-
say that. because
He's
that
definitely
irritates me,
not
and I punch
hard left.
No.
In 2017, Catter repeated the pledge of the far-right organization, the Proud Boys, including that he was a proud Western chauvinist. When asked about the incident, Catter distanced himself from the group, saying, "I don't know who they are or anything about them."
You sit down, Buffett.
Oh, Elbo's joined the show. Oh, jeez, he's telling old Catter to sit down and shut up. There you go. Oh, hello.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Kata should take Albo's advice there.
Sit down, buffhead. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Well,
Like this guy is insane.
He's actually mental.
I'll tell you what. We'll come back to Bob Catter chat very shortly.
No, sorry. Okay, no.
He's got
In
another one.
1989, Bob Catter opposed the installing of condom vending machines among Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities, describing the plan as an attempt at racist genocide.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates
So-
me, and I punch blokes in the mouth
Is-
for saying that. Don't you dare say
Oh,
that.
okay.
Like,
Settle down,
is that to imply that condoms are genocide?
I mean, I think that might have been where he was going with
Oh,
that.
I've got no idea. But
Like,
he
is-
says the
is
most
this
random
guy-
shit.
Is this guy like Catholic or just insane?
He's Bob Catter.
He's Bob Catter.
I'm flabbergasted. Like, he genuinely has like the thought patterns of a crazy person.
Okay. Now we have to move on from Bob Catter. Oh, because my face hurts. Let's get into. We can come back to Bob Catter, but let's get into Katie's corner.
She's got opinions, hot takes, and absolutely no time for nonsense. Welcome to Katie's Corner, where chaos meets common sense, and Katie tells it like it is.
We could rename this to Catter's Corner. That would have been quite funny as well.
Catter's Corner.
Anyway, sorry. My love, this is your section. Away you go.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. If I could have a brief moment away from Bob Catter, that'd be fantastic.
Hang on. Oh, hang on. Elbow's come. Elbow wants to say something. There you go. He told Bob Catter to sit down, buffhead.
Sit down, buffhead.
Yeah, carry on, as you were.
Okay, so I have a beef, and I want to tell you about my beef.
Okay.
It's been winter, right? And we're at the tail end of winter now. And in our house, we had this, like, not a hot water system, but like this little box thing on the wall that just it heats the water rapidly as it passes through the system. So you effectively have indefinite hot water.
You've worked in an office before, right, Nathan? Like an office sort of
No,
area?
not really.
This hot water system goes on the wall and normally lets hot water go into an urn so you can make your coffee on the wall.
Yeah. I've seen them before.
Yeah. So ours died.
Well, it didn't. Oh, yes, it did die.
Right.
Yes.
Can I tell the story, or would
Sorry,
you like to?
I'll sit here with the microphone off.
Thank you. Ours died, the original one, and this was just at the start of sort of when it was getting really, really cold during winter. So it died mid-shower on the weekend, so we had to ring the after-hours real estate line to get someone to come out and fix our hot water. And to their credit, we had a new one in about 3 days. In that time, we went to family members' places to take hot showers and such things. But everything was going smoothly. We had the new one installed. Everything was fantastic. We got through winter, and we're now at the tail of it. So it's still cold at night time, but it's warming up through the day. And a couple of nights ago, our eldest son was taking a shower, and he was very proud of himself because he'd finished all of his veggies, and he was really cold, and he wanted to go take a nice warm shower. And what do you reckon happened?
Pick me. The hot water system died.
That's right. The brand new, installed back in middle of June, hot water system died again. I was livid.
No, that's not the word I would have used. Yeah.
I was...
Angry wife
You
syndrome.
can't do
You
that.
can't do that.
Yes.
Absolutely not. I was so mad because I'm like, and poor little guy, like he was already cold. He just wanted to have a nice warm shower, and then he got stuck with freezing cold water.
Yes.
So he's standing there in his hoodie in front of the heater trying to warm up while the power's all flicked off and everything, and so we're out with flashlights on our phones trying to get the power working and get the hot water working and so on. So I rang the real estate after hours line again. And it wasn't, like, again, they didn't answer. So I sent them a text message. I'm like, hi, me again.
It's your worst nightmare.
As per my last email.
Legit. I'm like, as you can see, a couple months ago, further back up in this text chain, we had our hot water replaced. It's dead again. Again. 2 months later.
Again.
Absolutely ridiculous. So they sent out someone the following morning to have a look. They sent out plumbers. The plumber goes, nope, not a plumbing issue. Got to have a look at the sparkies. So they sent the sparkies out that afternoon. Sparky goes, this isn't even the right system. I have no idea how it's lasted this long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
And so we were like, are you kidding me? Apparently it draws too much ampage or something. I don't know. I'm not an electrician. But we called the real estate again this morning going like, did you get the email from the Sparky that come out on the weekend? Because apparently the whole damn thing is wrong. And I want to have a hot shower.
Yes.
So they ended up coming out that afternoon and they had to completely pull apart our power box and run new lines all the way through the house instead of just replacing the hot water system again.
But shout out to the Sparky who come out and same Sparky from last time. He fixed it all up and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience." I'm just like, "Mate, it's all good. It's all right. No dramas. Just lucky the wife's not here. She would have chewed your head off." Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm such a cold frog. I cannot stand the cold. I hate winter. It's my least favourite season. And my hot water has died on me twice. I was not having a fun time.
Yep, that's right. So what they actually did was, it was a 30 amp, for all the Sparkies out there, it was a 30 amp hot water system, installed it with 20 amp switches, of course, poof, just blew straight away. But it took 2 months to blow, which I thought was pretty good.
They
but once
didn't
it
have
blew,
any idea how
it blew.
They didn't know how it had lasted this long.
Yeah, so there you go.
Well, if it was fused at 30 amps and it just had 20 amp switches, like those components have a certain level of they can handle tolerance. Yeah, like they can handle mechanically, they can handle a certain amount above their tolerance. Like it's not like 20.01 amps and it just blows up.
Mm.
Yeah, it's always I know what you're saying, but so
it's like it's like if you say it's a 20 amp, it's like you can guarantee it'll always run fine at 20 amps.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then anything else is just like a bonus.
Well, everyone loves a bonus.
We had 2 months of bonus, apparently.
2 months of bonus.
Yeah.
Died. They gave in.
That's it. All right, we've got to get to a break. We're slightly running out of time again this morning. Thanks for Kaite's Corner. There you go. So what's the lesson we learned from Kaite's Corner today?
Read your stuff before you install it.
Gotcha. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone.
Don't blink. AM Mayhem returns in a hot second.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. You're on air with Nathan, Kaite, and Scotty. And I hope if you're listening to us, pull your radio in closer because this is for you Australians. I'll just read you the news headline because Kaite brought this up in news, but I'm just going to bring it up again. Brisbane Broncos star Reece Walsh has gone viral for all the wrong reasons after uploading footage of himself drinking from a toilet. The fullback took to Instagram to post about a new form of recovery for his muscles before he kneels down next to the toilet. They reckon there's a new form of recovery to recover the muscles, Reece Walsh says in the footage. I reckon if you drink the toilet water, just a little drink. Anyway, seconds later, a flush can be heard before the camera flips around and Walsh begins scooping handfuls of water into his mouth. The footage quickly spread across social media, with fans left disgusted at what they were seeing. You can watch the video on TikTok.com. The Broncos issued a statement as footage continued to be shared across social media platforms, explaining the whole saga was just a joke and that it badly missed the mark. Brisbane Broncos are aware of the video posted by Reece Walsh on social media. Was said in the statement, the club can clarify that Reece Walsh is currently renovating his home and installed a brand new toilet in a brand new bathroom, which remains unused. Bullshit. I can guarantee you right now that there'll be a dirty tradie out there that would have sat down, read the newspaper, or stood up and taken a leak. But my question to you two is this. What is with NRL players in Australia and the obsession with toilets? So we have Reece Walsh today scooping water out with his hands, drinking it. A few years ago we had Todd Carney being the bubbler. TikTok.com for that one as well. What is going on? Yes.
Nothing. I was waiting for you to finish.
I've finished.
What is going on? You're very impassioned about this, Scotty.
I know, he was, wasn't he? I think it's funny. It's quite clear that he was just making a little joke, and to some, maybe it missed him. And I'll admit, when I first heard the headline, before I knew it was like brand new toilet, his first flush, all that sort of thing, I was like, ew, that's gross. Like, I know it's clean water, but still yuck. But like, now that there's a little more context to it, it's just funny. Todd Carney and the bubbler, that's festy.
Do you know about the bubbler, Nathan?
No, I don't.
The dude peed in his own mouth.
Yeah, stood at the urinal, poking up to his mouth, drank it. Disgusting. That's why they all call him the bubbler.
That's why they call him the bubbler.
But
oh, that's terrible. I wish I didn't get that.
But what is it with NRL stars doing silly things with the toilet?
Oh, look, I think this one was a bit of innocent fun, and like, there's been far worse things that NRL players have done.
Mad Monday. If you don't know what Mad Monday is, it's like the Monday after normal season, I'm pretty sure, and they go and get loose and drink and carry on like... Oh, sorry, I dropped a nautical term then. They carry on like peanuts and footage comes out. But this is just a disgrace.
Is it though?
You can't drink out of the toilet.
You can't do that.
You can't.
It's funny.
Do you think it's funny or do you think it's inappropriate?
Look, I think it's funny. I am one for challenging norms, especially in really absurd ways. That it's like there's no harm to it.
There's no harm to it.
And yet people are outraged. People are disgusted. We are sitting here talking about it instead of literally anything else. Like,
well,
it has proven, like, it was a funny joke and people want to talk about it.
Well, NRL legend Brad Fittler. Do you know who Brad Fittler is? You all know who Brad Fittler is, yes? New South Wales, ex-New South Wales coach, Roosters legend. He was quick to condemn Walsh over the toilet footage, which he deleted shortly after. He said, Brad Fittler said on 2GB radio, he's taking the piss, isn't he? No, he's drinking out of the toilet.
No, but that's the thing. Yes, he's taking the piss. He's like, just calm yourselves, right? Like, it's calm down.
This isn't the first time Reece Walsh has done something dumb like this.
No.
He also posted a video on Instagram of, I believe it was, here we go. Walsh later posted on Instagram, just added to context video, it was a joke with the best mate. No one was harmed, boys being boys, because he punched his mate in the face with a boxing glove. Now, I've done that.
You have?
I've put on a boxing glove and socked my wife in the face. Granted, I was heavily intoxicated.
Yeah, I feel
and I was punching the pads.
So this needs a little context before people come for you.
Okay, yeah.
This needs a little context.
So, back pre-kids, we were all of, 23 just babies, right? And we were at our place with our housemate, and we were getting on the juice one particular, I don't know, Wednesday or whatever it was.
Yeah, getting drunk, getting tipsy on a Wednesday, yep.
And decided that we were going to put on, like, the boxing pads, the boxing gloves, and have a bit of a go, right? We were all sort of just taking it in turns of swapping and who wore the gloves and who wore the pads and going sort of back and forth, having a good laugh. It was a great time until I had the pads on my hands, Scott had the gloves on his hands, and I had turned my head to laugh at something funny that our housemate had said right as Scott swung, and he socked me straight in the face.
There you go. There you go.
I went down like a sack of potatoes.
She certainly did. Certainly did. And I was very quick to pick her up.
He was. He was mortified at what he'd just done.
I used the words, my love. Are you okay there, my love? So there you go. Oh, hello.
Oh, why are we playing that?
Put the anthem back on. There we go. So, back to Reece Walsh and all that. So we think it's all a bit of fun, do we?
Yeah. I think it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah. I mean, just on principle, because I've seen some, like, far more theoretically shocking things that were like, that's just in good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I just think of my little fella who idolises Reece Walsh. I don't want my little fella then to go and drink toilet water.
Yeah, but he's 8 and doesn't have TikTok, so think we're okay.
Okay, there you go. Good to see. See, such a mum there. He hasn't got TikTok. You'll see it on somewhere.
It's like he's not there to be a role model for kids. Like, as unpopular an opinion as this might be, it's like he's not there because he's a good role model. He's there because he can throw balls.
Just playing balls. Oh, that's great.
I mean, facts though. Like,
facts.
He's what's the word that I'm looking for? His career is not like children's entertainment. His career is football.
Yeah, but the little fellas look up to him, when they're watching the game.
They might do.
And like being a skilled football player doesn't necessarily make you a good role model for children.
This is true. Just look at
Paul Gallen, for example.
Paul Gallen, love it. All right, speaking of Paul Gallen, we better go to a break. This is AM Mayhem. Good morning, everyone.
Don't blink. AM Mayhem returns in a hot second.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to AM Mayhem. This morning, you're on air with Nathan, Kaite, and Scotty. No mucking around here. Let's get into it.
Just when you thought you knew it all, Nathan shows up with something that'll blow your mind. It's time for Did You Know with Nathan, the part of the show where random knowledge becomes strangely useful.
And here we go. What do you got for us today, big
fella? You guys ever heard of do you know who Fidel Castro is?
Yes.
No.
Yes. He's a Mexican drug dealer, isn't he?
Mexican drug dealer? No, I think you're thinking of Pablo Escobar.
Oh.
No, Fidel Castro was the dictator of Cuba.
Oh, right. He was. Yes, he was. My bad. I just called the dictator of Cuba a drug dealer. Sorry. Carry on.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think you're entirely wrong. I think Cuba definitely had some drugs people and other things like leave and enter their shores.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So an interesting thing about Fidel Castro is that the United States frequently attempted to assassinate him.
What? Really?
Okay. And obviously failed, or did they eventually succeed?
Hang on, under which presidents are we talking here?
So in the 70s, so this would have been under Kennedy.
Okay.
I can't find my note here. So there was a US President Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
Signed like a declaration saying that this is happening and we're going to stop.
Okay, right.
Every president before him denied that it was even a thing.
Right.
So Director of Central Intelligence Richard Helms in 1972 declared that no such activity or operations are undertaken, assisted, or suggested by any of our personnel.
Okay.
So that's just like outright denial that was a thing.
Yep.
So yeah, after World War II, the US secretly became involved in multiple political assassination attempts, many of them directed at Fidel Castro.
Right, okay. Is Fidel Castro still around today?
No, he was able to evade, according to his own reports, was able to evade over 630 assassination attempts.
Holy
and finally passed away of old age in 2016 at the age of 90.
So what was it that this guy was doing or did that warranted that many attempts on his life?
Okay, so I could do an even I could do a whole segment about just that.
Well, just give us the nutshell version.
Okay, so essentially the United States was in a let me just make sure I'm fact checking this right. Yes, so the US was in a proxy war with Russia. And Cuba are really, really good friends with Russia.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Cuba is 90 miles from Florida.
Right.
So if Russia decided to, this was the thing of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Like, what if Russia set up a nuclear silo in Cuba and launched a nuke at Florida from Cuba?
Which they could do.
They could, yeah.
You would have absolutely no chance to, respond.
Yeah. Right. So what was killing this dude? Is it simply because they were buddies?
It was a dictator.
Okay. I will get to that. I just need to. Sorry, I didn't have all of that prepared. I wasn't expecting you to ask so much about the background.
Okay. Sorry.
I will get into that in just a moment. But what I wanted to get into was the crazy ass Wile E. Coyote-esque ways the CIA came up with to either kill Fidel Castro or otherwise end his political career.
Okay.
So one of the first ones they came up with, in 1961, Fidel Castro was scheduled to be on air for a Cuban radio broadcast.
Right.
And so the CIA came up with this brilliant idea that they were going to flood the studio with aerosolized LSD to make Castro sound insane.
What?
So that he would give a super unhinged radio interview and it would ruin his political career.
Jeez. Oh, that's crazy.
That's
But it's that my question there is, did they not think that he was, so you pump aerosolized LSD into the studio, Castro starts tripping balls, the host starts tripping balls. the sound guy starts tripping balls, and it's like at that point it's obvious that it's not Castro is just crazy. It's like everyone in this studio is high as balls.
They've all gone nuts. Yeah, there you go. Or high on LSD.
So that was just one of the ways they thought was like, oh yeah, this will be a great way to ruin his political career. Another one they came up with was to poison him with thallium salts, which would have made his hair fall out, causing him to lose his iconic beard and thus respect among the Cuban people.
Right. So he was in power because of his luscious beard.
Well, I mean, the CIA seemed to think so.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
That is
Men are in power.
So other ways they came up with to poison him were, well, number of ways they tried to poison him. So he was apparently a big fan of diving.
Okay.
They tried a poison diving suit that just apparently just didn't work.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I can see why, yep.
Yep.
There was... They had one where they thought, okay, he really likes diving in this particular area.
Yes.
So we'll plant like a really interesting looking shell, and then when he picks it up, it'll explode.
Oh my God.
What on earth is going on?
Who's coming up with these ideas?
Donald Trump.
That's ridiculous.
CIA. And this was like the CIA absolutely denied that they had any involvement in this. They would intentionally like when presidents were briefed on this, they were aware that the CIA was misdirecting them.
That's
like that they had been essentially told behind closed doors that like my official reports to you are going to be a lie, and as long as you just pretend to believe me, you'll have plausible deniability.
yeah,
Right.
Okay, right.
So there was,
I've ever heard.
yeah, there was a lot of subterfuge, and their next sort of phase of the plan was to hire the mafia.
like the Godfather sort of style.
As in Al Capone's Chicago outfit, like the mafia.
Oh,
They put a mob hit on Fidel Castro.
I wonder how much the bounty was.
$150,000 US
Wow.
in 1960 money.
Jesus. So I'm so concerned as to
Who comes up with all these weird and wacky ideas?
And so they tried twice to poison Castro with a cyanide? Yeah, it was cyanide pills.
Oh, right.
So twice they tried to poison him with cyanide pills in a milkshake. So the first time, they like put the pill in the like paper cup, and it stuck to the inside of the cup and didn't go in the drink. And then the second time, because the guy who was serving it to him had to like, keep this one aside for a minute because it was the poisoned one.
Yes.
Well, Castro had ordered a thick shake, and it melted and turned from a thick shake into a regular milkshake, so he didn't want it, and he got another one.
Oh.
Bloody. Does no one do the bloody checking? That's
this was why I said this was like Wile E. Coyote type shit.
So
one of them, sorry, just one more assassination attempt.
Oh yes.
This was like literally straight out of a Looney Tunes sketch.
Okay.
Exploding cigar.
That lights a cigar and poof. He's a headless dictator. That's funny.
Your question, Katie?
What was your question? Yes,
why did no one just not shoot him?
Well, you know, that just seems too easy.
I feel like that's too boring in comparison.
Yeah, it's probably because they couldn't.
Why?
Right, they just couldn't straight. Well, I suppose he would have a lot of security and military in that around him.
Yeah, and it's also like I don't know what Cuba's like gun control policies are like, but you know, it may well be very difficult to like, you know, get someone into the country under an assumed identity, get them a gun, and then with the gun get close enough to Fidel Castro to shoot him.
True. Every time I think of Cuba, I think of the Bad Boys 2 movie. You know, in Cuba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Cuba, I think of cigars.
Or the other one. Take me to the April sun in Cuba.
Cuba.
Oh. Great New Zealand band, that is.
Yeah, so essentially, to answer your question before, Katie, essentially the reason why the CIA was so determined to kill Fidel Castro is because, as I said, he was aligned with the Soviet Union. The U.S. government thought it was absolutely unacceptable to have like a pro-communist nation 90 miles from the U.S.
Makes sense. So
Castro was cool with the Soviet Union keeping nukes in Cuba.
Yeah, right.
Which obviously the US was not cool with.
Yeah, not
the Cuban Missile Crisis very well could have led to an all-out war between the US and Russia.
Yep. In a time where it was already cold.
And for a lot of people in the US government, that on its own was like, that was confirmation that Castro is, quote, too dangerous to be left alive.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. There you go. That was. Did you know with Nathan about, what's his name again? Fidel Castro.
Yes.
Fidel Castro.
There you go. And the Looney Tunes way they tried to assassinate him. We'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone. And that was AM Mayhem for the 2nd of September 2025. Thanks for having us in your ear holes this morning.
In your rear holes.
Your ear holes.
Holes. Not rear holes.
No.
Ear holes.
Your rear hole.
In your rear hole.
This morning. Today, by the way, a couple of things. Today is Pierce Your Ears Day. Pierce Your Ears Day.
Speaking about your ear holes.
Yeah.
Speaking about your ear holes.
Have you ever thought about getting your ears pierced?
No. Had my pierced once. Let's not go down that road.
Occasionally, I think about it, then I'm just like,
What about Albert?
Nah.
Wouldn't get an Albert done?
No Prince Albert? Yeah.
I have
nowhere near.
I have like 2 in the lobe and I got a helix, but that's
2 in the lobe.
2 in the lobe.
2 in the lobe. It's also World Coconut Day. World Coconut Day.
There you go.
Telephone Tuesday. Apparently it's transition day. This is obviously American. For the last days of summer. There you go. And National Spalding Baseball Day.
Boring.
No idea what that is. The only person that I...
Isn't Spalding like a brand of sports equipment?
I think so, yes. You went all robotic then, big fella. It was great. The only person that would be able to give us baseball facts is Yergs. Because he was a baseball umpire, wasn't he?
Was he? I think he might have been.
Yeah. To double check that.
Indeed, he was.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, there you go. That's a question for Yergus.
He wasn't just a baseball umpire. He was at the highest levels of the sport.
There you go. Robot Nathan reporting for duty there. Don't know what's going on.
Roger.
He sounded. Make the R2D2 sounds. Sounds so much better. He's glitching. Also, in birthdays, celebrity birthdays, Keanu Reeves. He's a Canadian actor known for The Matrix and John Wick's movies.
Did you say John Wicks?
John Wick.
John Wicks.
Selma Hayek. Grown Ups 2.
Oh, banging lady.
Big melons.
Yeah.
Big coconut day.
She's pretty.
Big World Coconut Day.
Yep.
World Coconut Day.
Leroy Jethro Gibbs or Mark Harmon. It's his birthday today.
Leroy Jethro Gibbs.
Yes. Keir Starmer, British Prime Minister. It's his birthday today. Top of the morning to you. Is that how you do it?
Top of the morning, lads.
There we go. There was another one here I saw, and I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Amy Osborne, British American actress, and the daughter of Ozzy Osbourne. It's her birthday today. Not Kelly, the other one.
Happy birthday.
There you go.
I believe that's Is she the youngest? Because she was never in any of the TV shows.
She would be.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's what's happening in the world. He does it so well. I love it. Anything else anyone wants to bring to the table before we go?
No, I think I'm starting the week out. I think you've not been well over the weekend, and now I'm starting the week out with like just a thumping headache, and I'm really praying and touching all the wood that I can that
touching wood.
Stop it. That I don't get sick.
Touching wood.
It's just touching wood.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me. And I punch blokes in the mouth.
Stop it, Catter.
And I punch blokes in the mouth. Yes, I know.
We started the show with Bob Catter.
I'm a big dog. I bark, I bite.
We're ending the show with Bob Catter. Do you know what Kaite is doing here in the studio right now? She has her phone acting as a mirror and squeezing something on her face. That is absolutely disgusting, and you can't do that.
Why is it
mate,
disgusting?
Don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch
Yeah.
in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Yeah.
It is.
Goes for 8 seconds. There you go. You got a word of the day there, mate? Word of the day. Word of the day.
Yeah, my word of the day is assassination.
There's assassination. Sorry, I have to pull that back up. What's your word of the day over there? Squeeze? Headache?
Month.
Not month. Monthly?
No, just month.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah, we discussed
Month.
this. Yes, my word is month.
Mine's Bob Catter.
There you go.
Just purely Bob Catter.
Just Catter.
Just Catter.
Catter.
Yep. Mad Catter.
The Mad Catter.
The Mad Catter. Love our Bob Catter. Anyway. Should we get out of here, peeps?
Let's get out of here.
Have a great
Yeah,
day.
I'm hungry.
Oh, hello. How are you? Have a great day. Enjoy your Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we will see you. Well, we might see Kaite if she stops yawning. Yeah. We'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Bye for now.
Goodbye.
Good night.